I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been as proper since the teeny bopper, but now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modify the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire, but down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to ignite, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UPK. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Warrior with the hands, that's what I'm all about. Hunger in my eyes, vengeance in my mouth. They don't want no altercation. Situation gon' get critical. It's best that you be easy. The end gon' be biblical. Look, flow like a river. It's something like a miracle. Royalty in my veins, loyalty in my ways. Payback in every breath, plus revenge in my heart. The truth in every word. Bring light into the dark. And I ain't never lukewarm. Shit, I blazing in the season. Got plenty food for thought. Just gotta watch who I'm feeding. And I been walking with them angels. So I guess I got this pistol for no reason. Niggas barely breathing, criticizing all my achievements. Won't make me weak. Nah, it won't make me slack off. These niggas baby fat soft. Better bear witness or back off. I be ripping shit like sackcloth. Dumb dogs all barked out. My hymen say I cup full. No room for emotion, so I pour my heart out. This road hard, but I intend to stay. And if it ain't UPK, then they in the way. My niggas righteous, they real, they down to suffer. Flow so deep, it'll drown a motherfucker. He say he in the truth, oh yeah? Well, this the home. And I don't hate them brothers, I'm just too loyal to my own. Plus what they believe, hard for me to follow. No rank me, no head, and I ain't leaving this body to live and sleep in hollow. So when they ask I'm UPK, you tell them absolutely. And I ain't trimming my ways for nothing, gotta execute me. Cause I can never die with my tail tucked between my legs. Shit I be thinking, watching my daughters tucked in their bed. They so smart, and Alana, she so beautiful, but they ain't like other babies, and they daddy far from usual. Now I'm missing cause I'm about my father's business. It ain't about this shit I used to do in that 98 Navy, the tan leather seats. See, without wisdom, this world make you weak. I found out that the truth was bitter, the lies are sweet. Tried everything, I guess me and Johanna had to meet. Now I make the blind see, and I make the dead speak. and teach both my little girls the day that they lie with a man, they better bring me bloody bed sheets. Chaos match the time, this Glock match my handpiece, and I ain't trying to take him out, but I will defend this house or take a check. 144 in that black trench on some hitman shit. She call me 47. Praying for Armageddon. Me and my soldiers dressed for the wedding. Fuck the fame. Ask why, tell them I'm loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign. Loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king. Them devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. That's right. Bring that hot flame, you bitch. Hey, loyal to the king. Until the righteous reign. Loyal to the king. I walk that straight lane to break the chain. Loyal to the king. Them devils can't have me, bitch. I'm loyal to the king. Bring that hot flame, you bitch. Hey, loyal to the king.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood, and I will die and kill for him if necessary.
Go to ground, 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 go to ground.
It's all about that warfare, boy.
Give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground.
It's all about that warfare, boy.
Take ground, 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 take ground.
My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down.
Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground.
My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down.
Take ground, take ground, take ground. Nah, this ain't no movement, this a takedown. We would not be moved or intimidated. We ain't the type. You got a problem, tell them cross the fucking line. My niggas ain't polite. Soldiers to the left and right. I die for every man body. Before I be a coward, I'd rather be a dead body. This will be my kingdom when the hour pass. You can either get with it or get flipped like an hourglass. We live by honor and no excuse. Just sit the prayer up to the Lord. I told him, then let all the terrorists loose. Hold your tongue or get rebuked, cause you made a truce. With a race that made merchandise out of my abuse. Scared of who? You got your gun, then pull it. Me and my niggas start to argue, it's about who gon' bite the bullet. It gon' take round, take round, take round. Opponents better move slow. Attack dog for this truth, nigga, cool yo. Go to ground, 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 go to ground.
It's all about that warfare, boy.
Give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground.
It's all about that warfare, boy.
Take ground, 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 take ground.
My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down.
Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Oh, thought you could cross us with no consequence, but you will pay dearly. You should've used your common sense. My seal lit, that means you could never prevail. Hey, with a true sit, hey, with warriors dwell. Be wise with them weapons, cause I promise. My nine just like my wife, she concealed, she modest. I know two things, a robber will not prosper. And any man harm me and my aunt gon' meet the doctor. Cause this life is warfare, it's not an easy walk. Been watching my people die so you can miss me with that love talk. My UPK soldiers, any man try to cross your path, make him regret it. What that mean? Fall on his ass. Comparing me to you really ain't no contest. Long live one West. Say what? Long live one West. This for those who thinking we ain't ready for. Tell them back up. I'm about to drop something heavy for. Go to ground, 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 go to ground.
It's all about that warfare, boy.
Give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground, back up, give ground, give ground.
It's all about that warfare, boy.
Take ground, 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 take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down. Take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground, take ground. My soldiers take ground till I'm stand down.
خلي بالك يا اخوان فاهمين.
I told you not to do no no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend fall. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. Bada bing, I popped the least suspected. I start all my crowns, ring and necklace. Do what the men above had taught me. Hey, you say I play too hot, no coffee. I had to change my life like this, yeah. I'm taking life for what it is, yeah. Quit acting blind, you need some lenses. Abiding by the damn scriptures, hey. I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend fall. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. I've been up, I've been up, I've been up, I've been up. Quit the fuss, show me love, I need love. Don't wanna leave me, yeah. I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, then we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards round us, I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend fall. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, your ass need to stop it. Ass she the prophet. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know that it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the problem. With step, I'm silent for show. To them fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Death of a failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why it exists, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
How do I fix this now? Hey Shalom, this is the Wednesday night history class. The laptop was playing up, so we can't even get the files. So we're gonna go into some scriptures. I got my brother Officer Haban Yigal with me today. We're gonna go over some scriptures. We're gonna start from the book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 13. If you got any questions, Haban, you can just ask them anything, whether on topic, off topic, and we'll get to them. Also, any questions from anybody else, just put them in the chat and we'll get to your questions also. So we're going to start from the book of Matthew. Listen, man, if you're out here in the UK, stay safe out there, man. We've had 3-4 hot days and the stabbings have been crazy, man. There's a festival called Shankfest. You see, people are trying to go with their knives.
Right.
Yeah. And people are always saying that black events are over-policed, and we do ourselves no favors, man. I mean, if we're stabbing each other, of course our events is going to be over-policed. So much that people are like, yo, I ain't going to no hood bar. It's sad to say, people ain't going to no hood barbecues. And you would think those people that say that hate black people, but when you see how we treat each other, you have to understand why they would say that. Because a 15-year-old got killed, man. You see, he got shot and stabbed, I think.
I left class on Monday. That Soul talent place full of kids. Went to work in the morning. Please take up.
See, and then there was another stabbing in Vincent Green, Lodge Roadway.
So it's that same one.
Same
Black
one.
patch.
Yeah.
Same one.
So what happened is I seen someone smash a car window and was stabbing up the boy in the back seat. So now you have to understand. And when people say, "Oh, I ain't going to no hood barbecues," now you have to understand why they say that. It's not because they're coons and Uncle Toms. It's because us as a people don't know how to behave. So they would rather be safe than sorry. Listen, man, I heard even a woman got shot in Sheffield, man. A woman got shot in Sheffield. I said, damn, they're shooting women too. Like the way we live, the only place where no harm is going to come to you is at ISUPK feast day. That's the only event in the hood which is safe, man. Only event in the hood which is safe. All these other events that you're going to, people are getting shot, stabbed, and people are going out there with their knives. Like they're going out there with their knives prepared, and sometimes the demon in a man is going out there looking for trouble. Now you could be out there looking to party, and the demon in a man could be out there looking for trouble. So now, if you bump into that man, the demon now comes out of him, man, and that demon in him wants to kill somebody, and they want blood, the demon that's in them. So sometimes you need to see certain events and know when to leave. And it's not because you're scared, it's because you're wise. I've been to events, and me knowing how events usually turn out. Now, me being somewhat of a wise man, I know when it's time to leave. I can see, all right, then it's getting a bit rowdy and crowded in here, and people here are overly drunk, and something looks like it's about to pop off. Now, am I leaving because I'm afraid? No, but I'm leaving because why? I'm not going to put myself in a situation for any harm to come my way. And what you'll realize is that man with the demon, he thinks he's going there, yeah, I'm a bad man, I'm going to do this and that. And he's either going to kill someone or somebody's going to kill him. Usually what you have is two demons, a ton of demons attacking each other and fighting each other. And almost of these so-called gangsters really want is a hugman that they didn't get when they was younger. All it is a hug they didn't get when they was younger. Their mom, didn't know how to love them. Their father wasn't in their life, and now they've been groomed by somebody older, and now they think running around with a knife, a zombie knife is... Listen, there's so much women out there. Why are you bringing your knife to go stab up, man? Like, there's so much women out there that you could be getting, man. And it's sad to see that black people can't come together and have a nice little event without shootings and killings. And this is why the UPK feast days is a shadow of things to come throughout this whole earth. Because when we rule the earth, the man that does come to an event with a knife will be exiled, man. It's not going to be glorified like it is now.
It's going to be looked down upon so much that a man is going to be so ashamed that he brought a knife to an event to kill another black man. You're going to be so ashamed. You're going to be looked down upon, man. You're going to be looked such down upon that you're going to be like, damn, I'm not rolling with that weapon, man. That's what's going to happen when we rule the world. But now, because the oppressor rules the world, he glorifies knifing, so much that half these kids running around with knives ain't even aware of what they're doing. They stab you up and then realize years later, yo, I shouldn't have done that. Then they realize I shouldn't have done that. And the thing is this, in the Bible, you do know that a man ain't supposed to die for every crime. But out here, people are killing people for every single thing, man. Out here, people are killing people for any single thing. Imagine this. These same Christians that be running around with knives killing people talk about, oh, the Old Testament's so harsh, man, because God was killing people. Listen, man. You claim you're living in the New Testament and you're running around with zombie life, man, killing people for no reason at all. Sometimes you can have conversations.
That's right.
And if you don't agree, you can go your separate ways. But come on, man. Not everybody needs to die. A man left his house to go to a barbecue and ends up dead. And then you wonder why, the white man comes from our neighborhood with facial recognition, all these patrol cars, all these section this and section that. It's because they know we don't know how to treat each other good. What we need to do is not kill each other, treat each other so good that the police come and then their constable phones them and says, yo, we don't need police at them events. Don't you know how righteous those people are?
That's right.
There ain't gonna be no crimes committed there. We don't need police there. The police won't even be at our events, man. Why? Because we would govern ourselves. But as lucky, if I could, let me get Matthew. We're gonna start from Matthew chapter 7 and verse 13. As lucky, Habanya on mute.
Matthew chapter 7 verse 13. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever.
Is that Matthew 7 and 13? That sounds like Matthew 6.
Oh, that's Matthew 6, Salakia. Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth
It says, enter in at the straight gate, man. This straight gate is narrow. You see this gate? This gate, not many people is going to enter in at this gate, man. Many people's not going to enter in at this gate. This gate right here, not everyone is going to enter. Why? Because it's narrow and just think uncomfortable. Just think on Saturday you want to do God knows what, but you have to be at camp. Just think it's 30-something degrees outside. You want to be doing God knows what, but you have to be in class. God knows what you should be doing, but you want to do God knows what. Listen, man, you know you should be in class. This straight gate ain't easy, man. People rather the other one where they can do whatever. In the other gate, you can dress how you want. You can wear the thing that Borat wears as a man. In the wide gate, you can do whatever you want to do. Now in this narrow gate, you better dress appropriately when the sun's out, man. You can't be all naked when the sun's out. You can't be a woman with those battery riders on and you're pulling it out every minute. The reason you're pulling it out every minute is because you know you shouldn't be wearing it, man. You're uncomfortable in it. There's a reason you're pulling it out every minute because you know you shouldn't be wearing it. The reason you're pulling your top down every minute and pulling your bra up every minute because you know the clothes that you're wearing is too revealing, man. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. And broad is the way that leads to destruction.
Broad is the way, and on this broad path, you can do whatever you want. You can go to LGBTQ parties. They had some the other day, man. Last week, they had Gay Pride last week. Now the Broadway, you can go to all those parties. You can take drugs. Now the summer drug is what? Balloons. Everyone's doing balloons, man. Everyone's doing balloons. You see everyone with the balloons and the buzz balls, man. Everyone be drinking them little bars of alcohol and doing balloons. Now it's narrow path. Them balloons can't fit on that narrow path, man. Drugs can't fit on that narrow path. Homosexuality don't walk down that narrow path.
That's right.
But the Broadway, meaning you can do whatever you want. You have all the freedom in the world. Nobody's going to stop you from doing whatever you want to do. It's your life. Your life, you can do whatever you want. That's the Broadway. But the Broadway does what, Haban? So you go ahead.
Khan, that leadeth to destruction.
And the broad way leads to destruction. And that's how life is, man. This narrow path, it's narrow now and difficult. And sometimes it might get a little hard and it might be a bit uncomfortable. And you might not be able to do the things that you want to do. And then you might look at everybody else and think, oh man, they're having so much fun. The fun that they're having is going to lead to destruction. Listen, man, it's fun having sex with everything until you get AIDS, man. It's fun until you get AIDS, man. Smoking is fun until you get cancer, man. It's all fun until you get riddled with cancer. Everything is fun until the destruction comes. And what you'll find at Haban is people that walk this path. A lot of them say things like, oh man, I wish I could go back, I wouldn't have done that. I wish I could go back, I wouldn't have done that. Like, do you think people want to die? No, man. When people are almost dying, that's when they start reflecting like, oh man, if only I had done this when I was younger. If only I hadn't done that. Like, people are doing all the balloons, and apparently them balloons make your bones brittle. Your bones become brittle, and people do all these drugs in their youth, and then as you get older, now it don't affect you in your youth. It does, but you don't see it. So the more wear and tear on your body, as you get older, the effects start to take over. So once you've outgrown the childish nonsense that you was doing, and you finally want to be a parent and a grandparent, now you look at your beautiful grandkids and you realize your life is going to be cut short, man. You realize you're not going to spend all that time with them. You realize you're not going to see your children become adults. Why? Because you walk down the Broadway, and this Broadway leads to destruction, and it don't happen overnight sometimes. Some things happen to you when you get older, man. Now you might be fine taking drugs from you 14, 15. You might make it to 50, 60, then you get all the complications, man. When you get the complications, now you're trying to eat all the veg, thinking, yeah, this is going to go take the years back. It doesn't work like that, man. Or you could have listened. You could have listened, and you could have said, you know what? I'm going to take care of my body. I'm going to take care of my health. I'm going to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Why do you think the Bible says the laws is life to your neighbor, man? The Bible says these laws is life, and breaking these laws is death. And if you want to see what death is, one day just go to the hospital and take a look at the wards. Take a look at the wards, and you will see death on those wards, man. Go to the AIDS ward, the respiratory ward. Go take those wards, and you will see where the broad path gets people, man. Yes, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan. And many there be which go in there are.
And many go down that way of destruction. And the reason we're so destroyed is because of the Christian church. The Christian church teaches us, this is what the Christian church teaches us, that Christ died for our sins. And every time I go to the hospital and see people on the ward, I see proof that we shouldn't be sinning. Every time I look at people's lifestyle, I see proof that we shouldn't be sinning. So, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life.
There you go. What did Christ say to you as a child? Stay on the straight and narrow. This is where they get it from. Your parents say to you, stay on the straight and narrow, because that leads to life. Everything else leads to destruction. Listen, I'm going to give you a perfect example. When you're a child and your parents tell you, do this, do that, do this, do that, you think they're nagging and you think they're annoying. You think, oh, my parents don't want me to live my life. Why is my parents treating me like I'm a child? Why is my parents doing this? Because they want you on the straight and narrow. Now, when you look at people who was on the broad path, who could do whatever they want, didn't have a father in their life, their mother didn't really know how to raise them. She done her best, but her best just weren't good enough. A lot of them end up where? In jail, man. In jail. Now, the ones who listen to their parents stay in the straight and narrow end up, decent career or out of jail, whereas the others end up in prison, man. Because that broad path leads you down there. Because on that broad path, you can do whatever you want. when you want, how you want. It's like you go ahead.
Round one Khan, which narrow is the way which leadeth unto life.
Say that one more time.
Narrow is the way which leadeth unto life.
Narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, man. In here we have life, and you're gonna see life at the Feast of First Fruits, man.
That's right.
The Broadway, all these barbecues that people are throwing and none of them know how to keep the laws of God. That leads to death, literally, man. People be dying in them places. I seen a little boy on the floor, his blood leaking out, man. And what's everyone doing? Recording like this, like it's normal. We've become desensitized, man. Like this is what needs to happen. Everybody needs to fall in line under the banner of the ISUPK, man.
That's right.
Fall in line under the banner of the ISUPK. Listen. Listen. You lot should host no more parties. You should host no more barbecues because you don't know what you're doing, man. You don't know anything. Anything that you want to do, you should come and ask us, man. Anything you want to do, ask us first, man. Because it's clear you don't know what you're doing. Because at all these events, what's happening? People are being stabbed. People are being killed. If I turn on the news one more time and I see somebody else is killed, I'm gonna lose my mind, man. And these hot days, you got kids going to the beach. Listen, know what your children are doing, man. Know what your children are doing, man. Because a lot of you parents have got your kids out there with knives doing some crazy stuff, man. Listen, the Bible says the parent shouldn't be punished for the sins of the child and whatnot. But listen, man, some of you parents, man, take accountability, man. Your children are running around with weapons, and what are you gonna say to the family member, to the person's family that they killed? I'm sorry. Sorry's not good enough, man. Sorry ain't good enough, man. I'm sorry. Save that bullshit, man. I'm sorry. No. That's not gonna fly, man. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. A few there be that find it.
And there's very few that find it, man. Very few people find a way to life. And this is why when people see us, they don't understand us. Because, they're just maybe the ones that ain't going to find this path. Understand this. What you're doing in here is a great thing. And not many people find this. But what they do is a normal thing. Because everybody finds that. Everybody does whatever they want. Do you know how hard it is to follow orders and say, Connor the one con, and do what you're supposed to do? Now, for them on that side, they follow no rules. They do whatever they want, when they want. In here, you follow rules, man. Why? Because you're a righteous man. And the world ain't rewarding you yet, but you're going to be rewarded by the Lord, man. You're going to be rewarded by the Lord. You're going to be great in the kingdom of God. You're going to be so great in the kingdom of God that you can say, shut down that bullshit barbecue, man. And that barbecue is going to be shut down, man. You're going to be saying, yo, if anyone brings a knife to this event, extradited, we're going to extradite you to some kind of stuff. You're excommunicated from amongst us. You're going to have that kind of power. You're going to have that kind of power, man. All of these like running around with knives thinking, yeah, I'm a bad man, I'm going to listen to what I say. That's not power, man. Because one day someone is going to lick your head off, man. That's how it usually goes. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. Beware of false prophets.
Beware of false prophets. Beware of false prophets. These false prophets reside in your Christian churches, man. Your pastor telling you lies about life and selling you dreams and all of those things. The Bible says, beware of false prophets, man. A false prophet is a man that tells you one thing's going to happen and it don't happen. In church, they don't talk about knife crime in church.
That's right.
We got an epidemic. Listen, if you was inside the church, and when you come outside the church, it's two different lives. In church, the singing and dancing. Listen, man, singing and dancing ain't stopping people from running around with zombie knives. It's just not stopping them, man. It's not stopping them. They do nothing for the community, no community outreach. What they do is have you sit in that building, give all your money, and then when you leave there, you're back in hell. In their mind, they stop hell for 5 minutes, and then when you go back out in the streets, you're stepping right into hell. Now, your pastor is a false prophet, man, and I can prove it, man. If you believe your pastor is not a false prophet, you tell him, come to Clock Tower this Saturday, man. You tell him, come to Clock Tower this Saturday, and plead his cause, he ain't gonna do it, man. That's lucky, go ahead.
Khan, which come to you in sheep's clothing.
And also, we follow the broad path, like we follow other religions and all this nonsense. We follow other religions, and in following these other religions, we become second-class citizens, man. You can't tell me you're a black man that's in Islam and you're treated like how they treat the Arabs. It's not gonna happen, man. We become second-class citizens in these religions. Now, if you become a Christian, guess what happens? You have to worship white people, like what you've been doing for your whole life. If you become Muslim, you have to worship the Arabs. Now you'll see these East Indians as filthy as how filthy they are, and then because you've joined the religion, you feel like you can't say nothing bad about them. Oh, I can't say nothing bad about them because they're my brothers. They don't see you as their brothers, man. You think they do, but they don't see you as their brothers. Go to Saudi Arabia, they ain't seeing you as their brothers, man. They see you as you're a nigga that could never be a proper Muslim, and it's right. You could never be a proper one. You could never be a proper Christian. You don't fit the bill. But what you are by blood is an Israelite according to the Bible, man. Listen, man, we have our own God. The same way their Arab gods puts them first, we have our own God that puts us first, man. That's what we have. We have the nigger God, man. That's what we have. We have a God which is black, which is for black people, man. And instead of serving him, what do we decide to do? Go and serve Allah. Talking about Eid Mubarak. That's what we're talking about. I never thought I would see a day when black people be using Arabic words, learning Arabic. Listen, I ain't never learned Arabic in my life. The whole world was speaking Arabic. I'd rather not learn it. Listen, man, I want nothing to do with it. Not a thing. That's lucky. Go ahead, Habad.
Khan. But inwardly they are ravening wolves.
But it says inwardly they're ravening wolves, so they come to you in sheep's clothing, meaning they come to you all nice and correct, and they speak softly, and they tire of God, and man of God, and all of those things, and you get convinced with the sweet words they've spoke to you, and with the soft apparel, and with the sheepish look, you get roped in by all of that. But inwardly, they're wolves, man. They're there to rob you out of your money. They're there to have sex with your wife. They're there to have sex with your children. That's what they're there for, man. But you're looking at them as, oh yeah, the innocent sheep. So what do? You leave your daughter with the pastor, man. And guess what your daughter's the pastor. Imagine this 1 minute, this man's a sheep. And guess what this man says to your daughter? Don't tell nobody because your mom will never believe you. Listen, man. Teach your kids. They better tell somebody, man. Teach your kids. As soon as someone says, don't tell nobody, you tell someone, man. A grown-up and a child shouldn't have secrets, man. Imagine an adult that's not even this child's mother or father has secrets with the child. Nah, man. That's not supposed to happen. But in Christianity, that happens. And then you find out your daughter's been getting molested. And she gets to about 16, 17. And you find out, and then your daughter becomes gay. And she starts wearing boy shorts with the chain on there. You know the chain where it goes from where the chain in the pocket. She starts wearing shorts with the chain on the pocket. Listen, that's the telltale sign. That's the telltale sign, that chain on the pocket, man. I'm telling you. She starts dressing like that. Listen, man. And teach your kids not to have no secrets with anybody that ain't their parents, man. They ain't supposed to have no secrets. They're meant to tell you everything, man. And the pastor he usually picks kids where there's no man in the house. And as a father, a real man ain't trying to go to church. Ain't no real man in church, man. I'm gonna say it just like that, man. Ain't no real man in church. Listen, Haban, imagine getting whooped by a Christian in a fight, man. I couldn't allow it, man. Listen. Even if a Christian man landed one punch on me, I'm not satisfied, man. Christian man ain't landed nothing, man. A Christian man couldn't land a fist, man. Listen, man, I'm telling you, there's no masculine men in church. None. Now, there's some brothers that visit the church, but have you noticed the ones that are, half rough, they never stay in the church. They only go there New Year's and Christmas. They go there New Year's and Christmas and say they're Christian, but they're not in there like those men in there. Suit and tie. These are in a suit and tie and every week. No. And the thing is this, in there, those women don't want none of those men. Because them women want a real man. They know that that's not a real man. They know that that man's soft. And that's not what they want, man. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. Ye shall know them by their fruits.
And you know them by their fruits. How do you know a tree by its fruit, man? You will see a tree and you will know, oh, this is an apple tree. Why? Because there's apples there. You'll see a tree with strawberries on there. You'll be like, oh, I know it's that kind of tree because there's strawberries on there. Now, you got to look at the fruits of the church and the religion you're following, and you know them by their fruits, and their fruits is not good, man. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles?
And now, when you buy grapes, you don't expect to get thorns, man. When you buy grapes, you don't expect thorns to be in the bag. Why? Because you're buying grapes. Thorns hurt you, man. Imagine you're going to church, you know, for your life to be fixed, and the church is just full of thorns, man. You're thinking, yeah, this church has got good fruit. You go into the church for grapes, and you end up hurt by thorns. Church is not the place to go, man. So lucky, go ahead.
Khan. Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit.
It says, so forth, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit. And a good tree brings forth good fruit. Like you look at the reputation of the organization. That's the tree. You look at the representation. You look at the reputation of the organization, and then you would look at what it produces, and then you'd be like, "Yo, this person used to be that way, but now it's this way." They're doing something good in there, man. They're bringing forth some good fruit in there. You look at the reputation of its members, man. You look at the reputation of its leadership. You're like, "Yo, it's a good tree right there." Go ahead.
Khan. But a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit.
But a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit, man. And the church is a tree which brings forth evil fruit. It brings forth evil fruit in that church, man. The fruit in that church is beyond evil. There, go ahead.
Khan. A good, no.
So now, let me ask you a question. So now, if there's a tree and it brings forth, if there's an organization and it has 80% good fruit and 20% good fruit, what's that tree? A good tree or corrupt?
Corrupt.
There you go. There you go, man. Listen, man. It has to be 100%. Because in church, now, of course, they're going to say some things which sounds good. They're going to probably do some things which sounds good. But if there's anything evil in there, then it's all evil, man. It's all evil. Don't let them lie to you and sell your dreams and all of this nonsense what they like to do in there. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire.
And every tree which don't bring forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. That's why a ton of these organizations are falling, man. A ton of these organizations are falling. Also, if you're in here and you ain't doing the right thing, you'll be cut down, man. You'll be cut down and cast into the fire. Like sometimes you'll see someone leave the truth and you're thinking, oh yeah, they left the truth because, you know, they came across, oh, that this ain't the truth no more. No, it's not that, man. They're doing something evil. There's some fruit which is evil, and they've been hewn down and cast into the fire. Now, for a time, you might have a chance to change and, you know, get things right. And if you don't heed them warnings from the Lord and fix up and do all those things, you'll be one of those people on Facebook talking about why you left the ISUPK. You'll be talking about why you left the ISUPK and the ISUPK this and the ISUPK and the ISUPK this. And you don't know you've been kicked out of here by the Lord, man. Imagine this. You're so deluded. You're thinking the Lord's siding with you over everybody else. You become deluded, man. You've been sent a strong delusion, thinking the Lord's with you. And how do you know the Lord's not with you? Because you're not in here, man. That should be a sign that the Lord's not with you, man. You ain't in here. You left here Once you leave here, you leave the house of the Lord, man. It's like you go ahead.
Conrad one Khan. Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. Not everyone that
By their
saith
fruits. By their fruits you shall know them, man. You know them by their fruits. Now you look at the fruits of the church. It's disgusting, man. Catholic Church fruits, disgusting. You had these like forcing people's children away from them and selling them their kids into slavery and over homes and whatnot, changing their names so the parents could never see their kids again and all those things. You got the church robbing people, the pastors driving around with the best car ever, taking your money, talking about is locking the doors and kidnapping you to pay this and all those kind of things. When you look at the fruits of the church, it's a horrible place, man. When you look at what Christian parents produce, it's a horrible thing, man. It's a horrible thing. The fruits of the church is evil. How do you know? Because what? The church has been existing in England for years and they ain't done nothing good. Tell me one good thing the church has done in England. Nothing, man. What they do is take your money and celebrate Christmas and all of those kind of things and celebrate Halloween, and their fruits is evil. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Conrad one Khan. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Not everyone that says, Lord, Lord. Now, there's people that say, I love Jesus. I know Jesus. I love Jesus. I know Jesus. And they sound so religious saying it. And they talk about Jesus this. Listen, your grandma does it every Sunday in church. Jesus, 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 Jesus. And Christ is saying, though you call me Lord, Lord, and say you believe in me, you ain't entering the kingdom of heaven, man. Because why? If they enter the kingdom of heaven, understand this, if all these people that say they're going to heaven, if they enter the kingdom of heaven, it will just be how life is right now. Disgusting. And you know how you know Christianity is nonsense? Because they tell you that everybody's in heaven, man. I ain't never gone to a funeral and they say this person's in hell. I ain't never gone to a funeral and they say this person's in hell. Listen, man, someone's lying to us. Imagine someone can run around and do all manner of evil, and now you're telling me they're in heaven. So all the 10 people that they killed is in heaven, and now this person's died, this person's in heaven too. To do what? Kill them again. It don't make no sense, man. Christianity is a backwards religion, man. Everybody's in heaven according to them, but nobody's in hell according to what they believe. Listen, man, they're lying to you. So imagine this, the slave master's in heaven, and all the slaves are killed is in heaven. So the men that threw those 200, 300 people off the slave ship, they're in heaven, and the people that got thrown off the slave ship are in heaven too. Now, what's their relationship like in heaven? That's what I want to know. Now, what's their relationship like in heaven? Which lets you know Christianity is nonsense, man. Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Conrad one Khan. But he that doeth the will of my Father.
But he that what?
But he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven.
It's got to be more than lip service. It can't just be Lord, 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 Lord. Jesus, I love you. Jesus, I love you. It can't be that. You have to do the will of his Father, and you have to keep those laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Saying that, I should see you all on Sunday, man.
That's right. 394
Lodge Road, B185PW. Let's start there. And then once you come to the feast day, you can get more information and more information and more information. That's it, man. And then you get locked in and you change your life. That's it. Ain't hard. People make out like, the way you use like live is like for some reason people think we live under a rock. Like sometimes we be around people and be like, yo, I had a different perception of yous lot. And I'm like, well, what is your perception? Their perception is how about their perception of us is like we don't watch TV, we don't play video games, we don't drive nice cars. Their perception of us is we just put in a potato sack and that's it. That's their perception of us. We don't wear trainers or whatever. Their perception of us is like we live in like 1,000 years ago. That's their perception of us. Their perception of us is we ride around on camels and horse and carriage, and we live in a hut. That's what people think about us for some reason. I don't know where they're getting that from. I'm gonna tell you where they're getting that from. They're getting that from Haban. These disgusting, nasty, fake ass Israelites, man. These nasty fake Israelites, man. That's where they're getting it from. Putting on potato sex, talking about sackcloth, wrapping an Arab scarf around their head. They're seeing that, and again, listen. If I see that, I would have a weird perception too. Understand this. They're fake Israelites. Understand this. When you talk about Israelites, the only Israelites is the ISUPK.
That's right.
All them others is just Christians that call themselves Israelites, man. Now, I would have a weird perception if I see a man with 4 tassels on the side of his shirt, man. I'd have a weird perception too, man. See a man with an Arab scarf around his head and four of them. What's the things about that people used to have years ago? Them Kirby's that we used to play with, used to knock them together in school. What's the things called? Scoobies. Niggas got 4 Scoobies on their shirt, man. Got 4 Scoobies on their shirt talking about, listen, I'd have a weird perception too. Understand this. The only Israelites who matter and who's holding any weight is in the ISUPK, man. Some fly niggas up in here, man.
That's right.
You want to see what fly looks like? You come on Sunday, man. Fly in here, man. Full of vibes and fly. But while it is them fake Israelites listen to a lot of Christian rap and all of that stuff. But I could never get down with a nigga that raps and says, because in John 9 it says that kind of rap is corny to me. Niggas is quoting scriptures in there. That sounds like gospel music to me, man. Listen, we ain't them, and they ain't us, man. Don't ever mix the two. But it's like, go ahead, man. They're the niggas that are gonna saying Lord, Lord, and ain't doing the will of the Father, because the Bible says what? One faith, one baptism, man. It says there's one faith and one baptism. That's what it says. One faith. Now, if you believe in something else other than what we believe, there's 2 faiths. There's 2 faiths. And someone else believes there's 3 faiths. The Bible says there's one faith. And that is the truth, man. ISUPK is that one faith. Yes, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
And they're going to say, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name? Have we not got views on TikTok in your name? But Lord, we've got 1 million views in your name on TikTok. That's what they're going to say. We prophesied in your name. Go ahead. You Christians are going to say this. But Lord, we went out with these Jehovah's Witness pamphlets, harassed people with these pamphlets, man. Teaching people that you was Michael, Lord. Listen, they'll be teaching people that Christ is Michael, the dumbest shit ever. They made a whole doctrine of it. Listen, man, if a Jehovah's Witness came to me with that nonsense, we wouldn't have a battle about is Christ is Michael. I refuse to do it. I'll just pull a scripture of Michael being Michael, just pull a scripture of Christ being Christ, and call you stupid. That's all I do. I'll call you stupid. I'll say it's Christ. I'll say, all right, if Christ is Michael, who's Jesus? Is Jesus Michael? They're going to say yes. Is Michael Jesus? It can't be both. Either is Michael or is Jesus. Either is Michael or is Jesus. You can't be both. You can't be, listen, I can't be Dwayne and Anthony. I can't be Dwayne and Anthony. It doesn't make no sense. Say Christ is Michael. Look, man. Some arguments I wouldn't even have. You see, in my old age, in my old age, some arguments I wouldn't even have. That's one of them. I'm just gonna laugh you to scorn and rip your pamphlet up in front of your face. I'm gonna rip your pamphlet up in front of your face. That's what I'm gonna do. So Lucky, go ahead.
Khan. And in thy name have cast out devils.
And they're gonna say, in your name we've cast out devils, man. Now what they do is probably stop a man from gangbanging. This is what they do in the church, Shaban. They stop a man from gangbanging, and then he enters the church, and him and the pastor gangbanging each other. So that's what they do in the church. The pastor stops him from doing that, but hasn't doing this. The pastor turns him into a full-blown homosexual. Listen, in church they say things, maybe all hold hands, and you see big grown men holding hands. 2 grown men shouldn't be holding hands, man. No, 2 grown men shouldn't be holding hands. The church is the house of Satan, man. The church is the house of LGBTQ, and it's the house of Satan. And they're going to say, haven't we cast out many devils in your name? Go ahead.
Khan. And in thy name done many wonderful works.
And they're going to say, in your name we done many wonderful works. We went outside and we brought people to Jesus. We brought people to Jesus. Listen, there's some Christian nigger on the street. I would love to run into him, man. He'll be getting thousands of views, man. Almost probably millions. You see him, it has like the little microphone.
Nah,
I
fam.
must have seen those little microphone. I think they're in London somewhere. Christians.
The one I get bare views and people got to
Yeah.
young ones. Oh.
Yeah. I see them and I'm like, yo. But you know what's crazy with them? They'll manipulate the footage. They'll edit the shit out of it, I'm telling you. Or you know what it is with them? They're such cowards. They'll make out like you're stating this when you go to them. You seem to can't answer your questions. They make out like you're evil for asking questions. That's what people who can't answer do. Listen, the difference between us and them is in church you can't ask no questions. In here you can ask every single question, man. You can ask as much questions as Sheba if you want, man. You can ask as much questions as Sheba, man. Just ask away. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you.
And then it's going to say, I didn't know you. They're going to be saying, yo, we've done miracles in your name. Christ is going to say, I don't know you. Where do I know you from? Where do I know you from? You're going to be justifying yourself. I cast out many devils in your name. You're saying, nah, I don't know you. He's going to say, yo, you in the ISUPK. You're going to say, nah, I'm solo. He's going to say, I don't know you. He said, I don't know you. He's going to say, nah, I know them, but I don't know you. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
He's going to say, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. And if you're a sinner and you're breaking God's laws, you're working iniquity. So now if Christ died for your sins, why is Christ right here saying, depart from me, you that work iniquity? Because why? Christ died for what you didn't know was wrong. And once you know, you can no longer keep doing wrong. You only get a slap. You see, like in court when they say, all right, it's your first offense, we're going to give you a slap on the wrist. You're not going to keep getting a slap on the wrist. You're not going to keep getting a slap on the wrist. And this is what a lot of people think, like, oh yeah, I can keep doing wrong, and I'm going to keep being forgiven, and I'm going to keep being forgiven, and I can keep doing it. That's what church teaches you, man, because they're evil tree. They're evil tree. Anybody teaching you that the law is done away with hates God. They hate God if they're teaching you that the law is done away with. Now, if the law is done away with, guess what can happen if the law is done away with? That means any man out there can just have sex with your wife. You say, well, you know, brother, the law's done away with. He can say, listen, Aban, he can lie down in your bed with your woman, and you come in and say, oh my God, that's my wife. And he can say, yeah, the law's done away with, give me the condoms. He can say that. He can say, yeah, the law's done away with, give me the condoms. If the law's done away with. See, now, when you put it like that, now you understand how stupid it is that the law's done away with. You see a man in bed with your wife, you're going to want to kill him. Why? Because you know subconsciously that goes against the law, man. The law's done away with. Christianity is nonsense. It teaches you to be a fool. Christianity teaches you to read the Bible like a fool and not understand the Bible. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man.
And Christ said, he that hears my words and does them, he will liken you unto a wise man. Because a wise man does what? Listens and learns and applies it, man. That's what a wise man does. A wise man ain't going to hear these words to not apply them. Imagine hearing these heavy breakdowns coming from the classes, and then you just turn the classes from don't apply what you've learned. You're not a wise man. A wise man applies what he's learned, man. Listen, it's like you going on an electrician course, and you learn, and then as soon as you walk out the door, you don't do nothing that you was told to do. You just go do the opposite. Now, you think you're going to get employed? No, man. The man that learns and listens and applies what he learned, that's a wise man. You're going to look at him next time and say, oh, we showed him that once and he knows what he's doing. Be a wise man. Don't be one of these fools that don't know nothing. That's lucky. Go ahead. Well, that don't apply nothing. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan, which built his house upon a rock.
Which built his house upon a rock. So now, you need to build your house upon something, man. You need to stand strong and build on something, man. Listen, you see when the Bible talks about a rock, Peter was what? Peter was the rock that Christ said, all right, then I'm going to build the school on this, man. You need to stand on something firm, build your house on something firm. Like, you're supposed to be in the truth all the way. And that way, everything else you do in life, because you know you're solid on this rock, everything you do in life, you're going to be like, all right, then does it go against, everything that I believe, everything that I've been taught, how I was raised? All those things will come into consideration. Like, there comes a stage in life where every time someone offers you a sweet, you say you be like, you be like, hold on, is it vegetarian? You subconsciously go in shops and you know what you can and can't eat. That's the man that builds his house on the rock. It becomes muscle memory. It almost becomes muscle memory. Now, a man that ain't built his house on the rock will go and eat pork and say, oh, I forgot I couldn't eat it. Go eat prawns and shrimp. Oh, I forgot I couldn't eat it. All of those kind of things. A man that builds his house on the rock remembers stuff and is like, all right then, I can't do that no more. A man that builds his house on the rock won't smoke, won't vape, won't do shisha. Now, a man that builds his house in the sand will vape, do shisha, have fun in his life, live life how he wants to live life disgusting. And then when the destruction comes, that's the same man that, considered a fool. But it's lucky, go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew.
And the floods came. This is when the hardship comes. This is when trial comes. This is when you're being tested. When all of this comes, it's cause it rain and whatnot and floods. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. And beat upon that house.
And beat upon the house. The house is you, man. When things is beating upon you, man. Imagine you can't afford your bills. Got no money for this. You got no money for that. You're low. Everything's going wrong in your life. Everything's going wrong in your life. But you still stand firm, man. Stand firm as a rock, man, even though things is going wrong in your life. And you know what? Obviously, the Lord's the author of all things, man. What I'm going through, maybe the Lord wants me to go through it, man. You stand firm while life's going wrong. Go ahead.
Khan of the one Khan. For it was founded upon a rock. And it fell not. For it was founded upon a rock.
And that brother didn't fall. Why? Because he's founded upon a rock. He's solid, man. He knows, I'm going through all this. But this time is gonna pass one day. It's gonna pass one day, man. This time it's not gonna last forever. This hardship ain't gonna last forever. It's founded upon a rock. He knows there's nothing else in life. He knows there's nothing else in life. He knows, this is it and there's nothing else in life. When you come in here, you should know that this is it and there's nothing else in life. Now, once you have too many distractions, you got too much going on in life, man. You see other things. You start to see other things and be like, you know what? Well, if that don't work, I'll do this. Listen, man. I ain't got no plan B. All we got is this, man. There's no plan B, man. If you got a plan B, you're not solid in your plan A.
That's right.
That's all it is. You need to be so solid in your plan A, you don't need a plan B. Having a plan B is because you're not solid in your plan A. Listen, all I know is plan A. There's no doubt that plan A is not going to work. All I know is plan A. There's nothing else. There's no plan B. In the truth, no plan B, plan A. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan of one Khan. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them.
And every man that hears the sayings of Christ and does them, because many people heard what Christ was saying and went and did their own thing anyway. They left and did their own thing anyway. So lucky, go ahead.
Khan of one Khan. And doeth them shall be likened unto a foolish man which and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which builds.
that hear the words of Christ and don't do them, you're likened unto a foolish man. Meaning, it's like a man saying to you, yo, don't go there, destruction's there, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. And you go and do the opposite. You're likened unto a foolish man. Yes, Lucky, go ahead.
Khan, which built his house upon the sand.
Which what?
Which built his house upon the sand.
Which built his house upon the sand. Now, if you're a man, when hardship comes, and you don't listen, and you don't follow orders, and you don't do nothing that you're supposed to do, you're like a man that built his house upon the sand. Meaning, it's a matter of time before you're out of here, man. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before you're out of here. If you ain't solid as a rock, and you're half-hearted, and you got a plan B because plan A might not work, it's a matter of time before you're out of here, because your foundation is built in the sand. You're not solid. You need to be solid, man. So Lucky, go ahead.
Khan, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell.
And it what?
And it fell.
And listen, man. Every time you say, "Oh, I ain't been around the UPK because I was going through things," you're a man that's built your house in the sand, and the reason you're not around is because you got a plan B, man. It's because you got a plan B, and that's why, no matter what you're going through, man, you shouldn't ever stop serving the Lord, man. The Bible says you seek Him 10 times more. Like, that's the worst one I've heard about. Oh, I stayed away because I was going through things. That's like a man saying I was sick, so I didn't go to the doctors. Don't make no sense, man. This right here is where you come when you're going through things, man. Don't, turn off your phone and sit down in your sadness. Oh, I was going through things. Go do that in the church, man. Go do that bullshit in the church. Go, not in here, man. Oh, so all right then. So every time you're going through things, classes can't run. Every time you're going through things, camp can't go out. Every time you're going through things, the work of the Lord stops because, oh, you're going through things. We're all going through things, man. But the world must stop because you're going through things. Nah, it don't work like that. You know what it is? Because your foundation is built in the sand. I'm going to tell you why. Because you don't not go to work for 6 months and then phone your boss after 6 months. Oh, yeah, I missed all them shifts because I was going through things. No, man. You do things the proper way. You phone your boss and say, can I have a day off and can I this and what do I do to blah, 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 blah. Now, when it comes in here, which should be looked at as greater than your slavery, now you want to give this half-hearted, I was going through things so I didn't come around. Forget that nonsense, man. This ain't the place for that, man. Oh, I can't come to class because I'm going through things. Well, go around it and get to class, man. Don't go through it, go around it, then get to class. That's what you do, man. You go around it and get to class and we'll tell you how to go through it, man. Because you don't know how to do anything on your own. You're going through things, why? Because you don't have the wisdom in how to deal with things. So some of the things which is easily fixable, you don't know how to fix it. Because why? You're not seeking counsel and you're thinking you can fix things by yourself, man. What you're trying to do is put a jigsaw together and you know nothing about jigsaws, man. You're putting the pieces in the wrong place. And then you're upset, you're going through things. You come to men that know how to fix the puzzle and the jigsaws, man. That's what you should do. I'm going through things. That's the softest answer I've heard in my life, man. I'm not gonna serve the Lord because I'm going through things. Okay, and do you think it's ever gonna get better? Guess who's telling you to stay away? The demon that you're talking to, man. The demon that you're talking to is telling you to stay away. That demon is sitting there in your mind telling you, yeah, don't go around them. They won't understand. They won't understand. What you're going through right now, Haban, is just unique to you. Nobody's never gone through it before. I mean, no black man's ever been poor and broke before. No black man's never lost his woman before. No black man's never been allowed to see his kids before. No black man's never been on child support before. You're the only one. You're the only one that's gone through those things. Maybe if you came and spoke with your brothers and opened your mouth, we can be like, oh, me too. You realize everything that you're going through, we're all going through the same thing, man. You're thinking you're the only one that has to work overtime and extra hours and the only one that's in debt. No, you won't be the first and you won't be the last. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. And it fell. And the great fall was the fall of it.
The fall of it was great, man. You need to stand for something. You need to make this truth everything to you, man. You need to make it everything. So when hardship comes, you can stand firm. So you know what to do. When the hardship comes, you know how to deal with it. Now, if you're, trying to build a house in the sun, when the rain comes, that's just going to collapse. Meaning, when hardship comes, guess what's going to happen? Oh, I'm not doing this no more because ever since I joined the truth, I lost my job. You wasn't good at your job anyway. You weren't good at your job anyway. That's why, you never made your way up the ladder. I was working there for years, and then someone that came after you and got a manager's position over you. You weren't that great at your job anyway. Imagine you weren't that great at your job, and now you're leaving the truth. Why? Because, maybe if I spend more time at my job, I'll get a promotion. Listen, man. One of the stories is there's a brother that was like, oh yeah, I can't come to camp and do this because I want to play football on Saturday. And he weren't even playing professionally. He was playing locally, and he wasn't even good at football, man. When the Lord created him, the Lord didn't create him to be good at football. He didn't create him to be good at football. What he should have just done is serve the Lord. Maybe he would have been decent at football. But imagine this: you left the Lord to go and do something that you're not even good at. He was terrible at football, man. Terrible. So terrible, he couldn't even make it in the Sunday league, man. He couldn't even make it in the Sunday league. He was out of shape and everything, man. Talking about he wants to play football.
What about the one that wants to be a doctor?
Yeah, there was a next one that said he wanted to be a doctor. And I can't do this because I need to study to be a doctor. Haban, is he a doctor till this day? No. The grades he got couldn't even get him into college, man. I saw the grades. The only person that congratulated him on them terrible grades was his wife, man. The only person that congratulated him on them terrible grades was his wife. And that's what happens when you stop serving the Lord, man. Now, if he was in here and he got them grades, I'd have been looking sideways like, shit, do I congratulate or do I not? I'm looking sideways like, shit, what do I say to him? Them grades is terrible. I'm seeing D's and fails on there. And he left the truth to go, pursue being a doctor. Sometimes in life when you have to be realistic. Sometimes in life you have to be realistic with yourself. You're going to become a doctor, man. Listen, man. Serve the Lord, man. Put the Lord first, and then if you're meant to be a doctor, you'll become a doctor. But understand, this is what I've learned with people that leave the truth to go and pursue whatever they want to pursue. They never get anything. They never get what they thought they was going to get. The career that they thought they was going to get, they never ever get that career, man. Never, ever, 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 ever. I've not seen nobody do it, man. People leave the truth to try and pursue a rap career. Never seen them on MTV in my life, man. Never seen them sell at a concert in my life. This is what you can do. You can serve the Lord, man. And then I can pretend I like your music. I can pretend I like it. So I can go ahead, man. I can pretend. I'll be forced to stomach it. I'll be forced to play it on my journeys until you get out the car, turn it off, turn that racket off. I'll be forced to play it on my journeys. Now, when you leave, I can tell you how I really feel about it. Yeah, it's not for me. So, okay, go ahead.
Khan, and it came to pass when Yahushua ended these sayings, the people were astonished at his doctrine.
And the people were astonished because he spoke with so much authority, man. He spoke with so much authority. Go ahead.
Khan, for he taught them as one having authority.
And he taught them as one having authority. So if you look at, secular Jewish history or whatever, then you will see that a lot of the Pharisees would teach things like, our tradition says this, because this rabbi said this. So now when it says Christ taught with authority, Christ didn't use that. Christ taught like he's telling them direct. Now, if you look at how they used to teach like, because our eldest traditions, so that's how they used to teach. So when it says Christ taught with authority, Christ is teaching them directly, like direct. Whereas the way how they taught teaching from like other teachers. Our elders said this. You read the Bible and say, well, our eldest traditions. That's how they used to teach. Christ didn't teach that way. Christ spoke directly with them. Go ahead.
Khan, and not as the scribes.
And he didn't teach like the scribes. He's taught as one with authority. He taught direct as could be, man. Go ahead.
Chapter 8. When he was come down from the mountain, great multitudes followed him.
So now, once Christ came down from the mountain, great multitudes followed him. So now, and you know what's crazy? In the last verse, is saying, yo, if you listen to me and you don't follow me, like someone that built their house in the sand, and here great multitudes followed him. Great multitudes followed him to listen to him, but did they do what he said? No, man. These people right here, man, followed him and didn't do what he said. Go ahead.
Khan. And behold, there came a leper and worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou canst make me clean. And Yahushua put forth his hand and touched him, saying, I will. Be thou clean. And immediately his leprosy was cleansed.
And immediately his leprosy was cleansed, man. This man was a leper. He knew, and a lot of people know where to come when they want to get help. But did it say that this leper joined the truth and followed Christ? This leper got clean and went about his business, man. Listen, Lazarus got raised from the dead and didn't even follow Christ, man. Listen, man, I'm telling you, it's rough. It's lucky. Go ahead.
Khan. And Yahushua said unto him, See thou tell no man, but go thy way. Shew thyself to the priest.
And now Christ is telling the law, because why? You have to go show yourself to the priest, and the priest will declare you clean or unclean, man. They'll look at you and they'll be like, yeah, this man, the leprosy that he's got, I think you need to be isolated for a week. You need to be, stay away from us for a week or two. Go ahead.
Khan. Show thyself to the priest and offer the gift that Moses commanded.
There you go. There you go. Christ is saying, offer the gift that Moses commanded. Christ followed the law of Moses, man. Don't let them lie to you and make out like Christ didn't follow the law. Christ told this man to keep the law. Christ didn't say to this man, yo, it don't matter, go do your thing. He told him, go show yourself to the priest and offer the gift that Moses commanded. Go ahead.
Khan. For a testimony unto them.
Go ahead.
And when Yahushua entered into Capernaum, there came unto him a centurion beseeching him, and saying, Lord, my servant lieth at home sick of the palsy, grievously tormented.
And he goes, he lies at home with palsy and is sick and so forth. Go ahead. Oh yeah, so lucky I heard an idiot the other day talking about ages ago there was no such thing. There's no such sickness as cancer. Yes, there was. They just didn't have a name for it. That's all it was. Cancer's been around and just didn't have a name for it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's a lot of illnesses that have been around from back in the days, and they just didn't have a name for them. Now, back then, would they have called it cancer? No. They would have just said, yo, this person's losing weight, man. This person's ill. This person's ill. We don't know what's wrong with them. And over time, medical treatment gets better, medical care gets better, and they start to give things names. And how do you know? Because now when they go back to certain monarchs, now on the poor man, would they know about the poor man? No. But now when they go back to certain monarchs and look at their illnesses from what a lot of them died with, now they can pinpoint and say, oh yeah, this person died from cancer. Now they're not going to go pinpoint what a poor man died of, because no one cares about a poor man. But when it comes to monarchs, they have like records of they had the sweats or they had this or they had that. And they can pinpoint it, and now they can look and say, oh, so now they look at Queen Elizabeth and say that she had what? Some type of skin cancer from the lead poisoning that she put in her skin. She wanted to whiten her face and all of those things. They used to call it Venetian cerise, which was makeup for that time. So that was the makeup they used to use. At the time, they thought the makeup was fine, but then the makeup was giving them lead poisoning and causing skin cancer. Each time you would put more on, it would damage your skin more and more and more. So much that I heard when she was young, she looked old because of all of the damn whitening she would put on her face. So much that she looked old. And then, And even today, they'll let you know there's a lot of poisons in the makeup and so forth. So as life goes on in the future, there'll be illnesses that they've got no cure for now, where they'll be like, oh yeah, we've got a cure for it now. And that's how life goes. One day, like you see now, how they kind of say like, yo, they ain't really got a cure for cancer. One day, who knows? They might find it, and it might be something which is so simple. Like once upon a time, people used to die from the bare minimum. People used to die from a cold, from the sweat. People used to die from the 30-degree summer nights that we had yesterday, man. People used to die from that. Nowadays, we just get aircon. It's like a solution, aircon. Yeah. See, people used to die from syphilis, and all you need is just Some small things now. Now you go to the doctors. There's things you can buy over the counter now that they didn't know back then that would kill you. But we open the time, clap it up, like that man, you can call it.
One Khan, men of Israel, I'm Madiam. I'm Madiam Shabbat. I'm Madiam Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yishok Kafam.
Yadi Matar, Sar, which means to turn. Men of Israel, I'm Madiam Shabbat. I'm Madiam Barak. Yahweh Shema. Yadi Matar. Verse dismissed.
Shalom Israel. We'll see you here tomorrow, 7 p.m. Shalom Israel.
Oh, I'm tired, man. I feel fucked me up, man. Oh, I forgot.